me to experience a day in the life of a health science practicum student at Northwest Hills Surgical Hospital. Make sure to call before 9 a.m. to get attendance. First, I go to the anesthesia office to meet Dr. Coffman. Hi, I'm Julia Coffman. I'm a first-year student with Health Science Practicum, and every Tuesdays and Thursdays morning, I shadow Dr. Coffman, who is an anesthesiologist.
Hi, I'm Dr. Coffman, and I have been an anesthesiologist with U.S. Anesthesia Partners for 27 years here in Austin, Texas.
We're going to be interviewing each other today, and my first question for Dr. Coffman is, what is your favorite thing of having a student shadow you?
Well, I absolutely love having Anderson High School kids shadow me for Health Science Practicum. I think my favorite part is exposing them to an environment that they normally would never be able to experience. It's influenced several of the students who've shadowed me to actually go into anesthesia or nurse anesthesia. So Julia, what was your favorite case that you observed?
My favorite case I've seen this year was when I watched a plastic surgeon perform a nose job surgery on a young girl, because I've always wondered how plastic surgeons do their cases.
So Julia, what was your most disgusting case that you saw this year?
My most disgusting case I've seen this year was definitely when a homeless man came with maggots all over his feet, and a surgeon had to take him to the OR to clean it up. Dr. Coffman, what is one thing as an anesthesiologist that is important to know?
Oh, well, come with me and I'll show you. So it's very important as an anesthesiologist to know pharmacology. We deal with a lot of drugs. As you can see here, this is just a small amount that we keep readily available in the top drawer of our cart. And we have to know not only pharmacology, but what the drug does to the human body, which is called physiology. So Julia, what was it about Health Science Practicum that made you want to take it?
I really wanted to take Health Science Practicum because I've heard such great things about the program and how it's been so impactful for the students. And I knew I wanted to do something in the medical field when I am older, so this let me get a second experience.
So Julia, how has the Health Science Practicum impacted you?
It's really impacted me because I've got to speak with a tons of people in the medical field, and I've talked to a lot of nurses, mainly nurse anesthesias, and that's what I'm going to be majoring in and hopefully going to be doing in a couple of years. Dr. Coffman, can you give me a quick tour of the operating room?
Sure. So this is a pretty standard operating room. We wheel the patient in and put them on the operating room table. This is a special table that has a remote control, and it goes into various positions, whatever position the surgeon may need a patient in. This is the anesthesia machine. This is how we put the patient to sleep. Usually it's through gas. Sometimes it's through the IV. And then this is the machine that breathes for them and monitors all their vital signs. We always have a surgeon. We have a nurse, an operating room nurse, who's a circulator who gets things for the surgeon. She's usually over, this is her workstation. And then the surgeon usually has an assistant, like a surgical tech, who helps him with passing the instruments, that sort of thing. And the operating rooms are usually kept very bright. We don't even have the operating room lights on right now, the surgical lights, but it's always very bright and it's pretty cold. That's why we like to wear jackets. And the day starts very early for the operating room staff. We usually get here when it's still dark outside. So Julia, what is one thing you wish you would have known before starting Health Science Practicum?
One thing I wish I would have known is how important it is to get your journal entries on time and not late. That was it.
Bye. Good night.